Welcome to Buzz Talk Business Show. Each episode, we bring you news and interviews with local businesses, discuss business tips and advice on how to get started or the best out of your business. Welcome to Buzz Talk Business Show.
Hi everyone, we are back at the Login Lounge in Camberley. Today our guest is Dipak from H&R Newsagents, which is based in Camberley, next door to McDonald's and opposite True Club. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes, near WH Smith's.
Correct.
Hello, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
So we were just talking a bit before, how long have you guys been running for?
Yeah, so as a family, we've been running for last 7 years. Before that, prior owner ran it for about 7-8 years also.
Wonderful.
So it's well known, kept the same name. H&R News is well known. We specialize in delivering newspaper to everyone all over Camberley.
Yeah, because we were talking about that, because I was saying, how popular are newspapers now? Because obviously we all have our mobile phones and reading the news online. I confess I haven't bought a newspaper in a while. I did buy it for the coronation and for, may she rest in peace, our late Queen. So you can keep that one on the day. But you were saying to me it's really popular still.
Yeah, you mentioned coronation. Yeah, so we had 20% extra on coronation week. As you know, obviously it's a special.
People keep them, don't they?
Absolutely. And because Camberley is an old people town, they get the newspaper before 7 o'clock. We got good team, good service, and people know us. And it's still going strong day to day.
There's a lot of the residential homes, so you deliver to there, don't you, as well?
Correct, yeah. A lot of care homes,
Yeah.
Absolutely. And a lot of people just like to come and say hello, because they can have personal touch with us. So apart from delivery to everyone, we still get a lot of people walking in to buy the newspaper. The fact that we're open every day, early morning, 5 o'clock, and close at 6 before everybody else.
That's nice. Those people going to work, they're out to get their coffee, newspaper, snack
Correct.
for lunch.
Yeah, we're the first shop to open in the high street, then the McDonald's, then the bakery, and then everybody else follows.
Brilliant. And what time are you open till?
6 o'clock. High street time.
And is that Monday to Sunday, or are you different at weekends?
No, the opening time are same, but closing time are different on Sunday. We have a rest on Sunday, so we close between 12 and 2.
I remember those days when Sunday wasn't a working day at all.
Yeah.
And it was like roast at home with the family, kind of family time.
You always found like sometimes your local newsagent had there was that slot you could go to those trusty newsagents and we've run out of milk. It's all right. Let's go to H&R.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Bread, milk, and people say, why everything is closed? And I said, it's Camberley. Everything opens late. It's the town centre timing.
Yeah.
And nothing else is open. So,
especially with all these new homes building locally, it's quite important having something. Even though you are a town centre on the high street, it is now a lot of people's doorstep shop as well now.
Correct, yes. And as you know, we got a lot of new business opening, like B&M. I don't know if you heard.
Yep.
They're opening up. And we had plenty builders early in the morning from all over the place.
Yes.
Which we're shocked about. I mean, I had about 30 builders every day coming in. So you're the only shop who's open in the area.
And that's a bonus then, isn't it?
Great for you.
Absolutely.
And for them, obviously.
And that obviously the word got round. And in the morning, I'm like on the go.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And B&M is going to be, I think, very good for the Camberley.
And Jack mentioned you've won some awards as well. What were those awards for?
We won so many awards.
So many. So many.
The best one is the National Award by NFRN, which is well known in industry. We won every year on the trot as the best independent retailer over the national award for NFRN continuously every year. And local awards, which is Camberley collectively.
Yep.
We also won a few awards and many others, which we can list.
That's lovely though, isn't it? It's nice. And I'm guessing you've got your little stickers up on there to say that you have...
We have the whole shelf.
Oh, whole shelf. We know what we've got to aim for now, Jack, don't
That's
we?
it, yeah.
Maybe open a shop next door just to put the winning trophies and stuff in.
I need some more wall space for
I
all
agree
my
with you.
awards.
I need the space.
Well, so I suppose in a way of like all those, I remember like there's usually lots of newsagents back in the day. Because I used to do a paper round. I used to do 2, sometimes did 4 paper rounds a week. And I remember they're like everywhere, and now they're all now being turned back into homes. So you kind of the ones that are more close to your town centres are still kind of staying open.
Yeah.
All the ones around the other areas are kind of slowly disappearing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like you mentioned also, everybody reads on the app and computer and everything.
Yeah.
But any old town, they're still the old style. Before they wake up or with their breakfast, they want the actual newspaper.
I still love a newspaper. Like if I go to a hotel or I'm staying away or if I'm out and about and if I go to a cafe or something and there happens to be a newspaper there, I will pick that up. Yeah. I will get my head out of the screen and pick up that paper.
We need newspapers for people to buy them because I remember pulling up my old carpet once, like being a kid, and there was old newspapers from years back underneath that, and you can still look at all this bit like an archiving and stuff because we used to lay that for the carpet on top.
My friend did some renovating and she pulled up old newspaper cuttings.
We can cunningly go back, so then the next generation of kids are going like, oh my God, that's what happened years ago. Kind of a history thing, finding it in your house.
So other than newspaper, what would you say is your next best seller? Obviously, you get the builders in the morning, but what would you? Get my words out. What would surprise people?
Sorry, what was the?
Is there something that might surprise people that's quite a good seller?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Fair enough. So is there something you sell that's very popular?
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So, just being a newsagent, we have everything. So people come in the morning. If they want newspaper, they have it. If they want any drink, they have it. If they want cigarette, they can have it. They can have a lottery. They can have magazines. All sort of products we have. So anything they want, it's a one-stop shop more or less.
Yeah.
Where they can't get it anywhere else before 10 o'clock. It's available.
Exactly. Yeah.
And good thing about our shop is we try and keep price mark item because as you know, everybody's worried about the price. So we keep price mark item, which is more or less half price.
Yeah, it helps, especially in these tough times at the minute.
Even compared to Sainsbury or any other superstore, we're still cheaper on some of the prices. And people praise us, say thank you. We know you don't earn much margin, but thank you for
making it affordable, especially in these hard times.
More affordable, and I think about 70 to 80% of our stock is price mark, which is very good.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing I've noticed also over the years changing as well is people's smoking habits. Cigarettes are kind of disappearing. The vaping's coming back.
Yeah.
And the doors on the cigarettes where you used to be closed off saying hide them all, they're now being opened up. You've got all the different kind of vapes and stuff. Huge change.
Correct. Yeah. And we got a lot of variety. We have a lot of promotion on cigarette as well. On some of the products, we are actually cheaper than, again, supermarket. I don't want to mention names, but...
Sorry, which trusted traders do? They'll tell you which ones are more expensive than the others.
Yeah, so one of the best one is Embassy, Ignite, with the cheapest on tobacco and cigarette on their product. And people are aware and they keep coming regular.
Yeah.
We have promotion every other month and people are aware and they come to us and say, this is amazing. We can't get it anywhere.
Do you do the option for, because I know some newsagents, so forgive me if you don't, do you do the option to drop off post occasionally? Any Amazon returns or anything like that?
Unfortunately, no.
No. No, I thought I'd ask, because I know some do, some don't, but I wasn't sure.
No. And simple reason, it's a lot of hard work.
And it's storage space sometimes, isn't it, for all this as well?
Correct. And we are a small shop, so that's the reason we decided that we don't want to do it.
Okay. But it is great, and as for everyone, they're open very early.
Very early.
If you're leaving for work early and the other shops aren't open, 5 a.m. people, 5 a.m.
Or for your builder coming into town and got a new job, come and check them out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we have everything, from PayPoint to lottery to cigarette to newspaper to drinks, all varieties.
Food.
Everything. It's all there.
It's all there. Yeah. Wonderful. Well,
and when somebody asks us, they want something, it's available next day.
Here's a good question. It says not lottery. Has anybody won the lottery that's local from your shop? Yeah.
Yes, on the scratch card, maximum being 20,000. We're waiting for the millionaire. Yeah.
Wow. I got to go get a scratch card.
Yes.
That's it. Scratch card off this.
Oh, well, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in to see us. And I will definitely be popping in, especially when I get into Cambly before 6 a.m.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex from SMJ Media Group, and I just want to say a big thank you to all our supporters that have bought us a coffee. Thank you to all the support that you've given us thus far. We've now introduced new membership options on our Buy Us a Coffee website. Being a member allows you to support us monthly, and it allows you to also publish on our many social media pages. Check out buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group. We blog regularly so you can check out what we're up to. That's buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group.